Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today you are in for a fun, good, hard-hitting bar workout that's going to leave you feeling and looking fabulous. Go ahead and grab some weights. I'm going to be using 4-pound weights because honestly, I can't find my 3-pound weights right now. You'll need a mat for our ab work, and you'll need a chair or a good firm countertop or something to hang on to. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to start out by warming up. First of all, I want you to start with great posture. Abs in nice and tight, shoulders down and back, like you're trying to put your elbows in your back pockets. Nice long neck, so you have a nice neutral spine all the way down, all right? Think about keeping this posture, holding those abs in tight. Let's do some big arm fans. Open up that chest as you bring those arms out. Take some big, deep breaths. Let's do one more. Great job. Spread those legs wide. Let's do some squats. So you're going to bring those arms out in front of you, drop as low as you can into that squat. That fanny comes out behind you, like you're sitting back into a chair. Keeping those abs in nice and tight. Nice, slow, gentle squats. Come down as low as your knees will let you. We're just warming up, so no need to push this hard. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Here's our last one. Stay in that nice wide second position, and then just bring your arm overhead, tuck the other one underneath you, and then switch sides. Great job. Should feel really good in that side body. Let's do 2 more. Here's our last one. Okay, keeping those legs wide, you're just going to come down and put your hands on your knees. We're going to do what we call a mini cat-cow. So you're just hunched over, your fanny's out behind you. You're just going to arch that back up. Should feel really good right there in your lower back. And then arch it down and look up at the ceiling. And arch it up. Nice soft knees. Up at the ceiling. One more time, each direction. And up. Wonderful. While you're down here, go ahead and just drop your hands. Reach for the floor. Walk your hands over to your left foot. And then over to your right. Back to center one last time. Reach for the floor. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Just roll your neck around. Now soften your knees. Let's roll up one vertebrae at a time. And roll those shoulders down and back a couple of times. Whew, great. Let's go ahead and grab our weights and move on to our arm section. I'm going to be in first position. That's with your heels together and your toes apart. So you've got like a wedge between your feet. And then you're just going to soften your knees a little bit. So you've got a little bit of a diamond between your legs. Don't hunch forward. Keep your shoulders over your hips, and let's just do some bicep curls. Full curls. Shoulders nice and back, right in line with your hips. Don't hunch forward. Slow both directions. If we go slow in both directions, we're working those muscles both ways, not just as we're curling up. Let's do 6. You've got 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now bring those arms out to the side, fan those arms, and just bring them up and down again. Out to the side. Palms are facing forward. Great job. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, I'm feeling these 4-pound weights. 3, 2, and last one. All right, now bring this into an overhead press, just right up overhead. Keep those abs in tight. Try not to arch your back as you do this. You have to really consciously think about it. Halfway there. Last 8 and 6. Here's 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Now drop into what we call the skier's tuck. Knees are bent, you're hinged forward like you're gonna go down a ski slope. Keep that back nice and straight. Don't arch it and don't drop your head. And now just do a kick back with those weights. Bend and straighten. And straighten. Try and keep those elbows as high as you can. Nice little pause right up at the top. Fabulous job. We've got 6. Last 4, 3, 2. On this last one, just hold those weights up there. Hold those arms nice and long. Just hold with me, hold. Let's count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Drop those down. Whew. Great work. Let's go ahead and take that arm, cross it across the front of your chest. Now pull that elbow back. Reach your hand down your back as you pull with your hand. Should feel great in that tricep. And switch arms. Now pull that elbow back, drop that hand down your back. Nice gentle pull. Wonderful. We're going to move on to the floor and do our hip work on our mats. So we're going to start out with just being on our hands and knees. We're going to do what's called the bird dog. You have a couple of different options for this. Keeping those knees below your hips, hands below your chest. I might need to move forward just a smidge so I don't hit my wall. I'm going to extend this leg straight out behind me and then bring it back down, keeping those abs engaged and not letting them drop. Now, you can continue to just do this if you would like to, or you can add the opposite arm extended at the same time. You decide what works best for you. All right, here we go. Really point that foot to the wall behind you. Straighten it all the way out so you feel the muscles in the back of that leg, your hamstrings and your glutes engage. Great job, we're halfway there. Awesome job. We've got 3, 2, and here's our last one. Great. Now we're going to drop down to our forearms. Take that same leg, extend it back behind you, and now bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Try and keep that knee nice and high. Really focusing on those hamstrings and those glutes. Great job, you've got it. All right, last 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Oh, nice work. Back up onto those hands. Now watch, I'm gonna take this same leg and I'm just gonna turn it out to the side. I'm gonna cross my foot over my other leg. So my knee is turned out to the side. And then I'm just gonna lift and lower and lift. You should be able to see your foot on the other side of this leg so that you're always keeping that knee turned out. So we're working those outer glute muscles, all right? Here we go. Make sure to keep those abs nice and tight. Keep that back flat. All right, great job. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold it up here with me. Little pulses up with that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Oh, great work on that leg. Let's go ahead and drop into pigeon's pose. So you're gonna take that leg and cross it underneath you, and then just drop down with your other leg back behind you. Oh, this is a great stretch for your hip. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, or if it's a difficult position for you to get into, you can always get into a figure 4 stretch as well. All right, fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and work on that other side. I'm gonna flip this direction so you can see me with this leg here. Same thing on all 4s. Get nice in position, nice and solid. And we're gonna stretch this leg out and this opposite arm at the same time. Again, this arm is optional. It's totally up to you. And here we go. It's reach. Consciously think about keeping those abs engaged. What this opposite arm reaching out does is just cause more instability in your core, which just makes all those little muscles in this whole core area fire up as we do this. So we're just working more muscles. Pretty much lost count because I was doing all that talking. So I'm gonna say we've got 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Drop down onto those forearms. Stretch that leg out back behind you, and then just bend and straighten and bend. Nice work. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There's our last one. Now go ahead and bend that knee and just pulse that foot up to the ceiling. Here's 4, 3, 2, and last one. Great work. Back up onto all fours. And the last thing we're going to be doing, oh, that's right, attitude. How could I forget? Turn your knee out to the side. That foot, you should be able to see it on the opposite side of this other leg over here. And then just lift. Lift. Keep those abs in tight. Nice flat back. Don't arch your back as you bring that leg up. Just to be working it from your hip down. Actually, everything else is working too, just to stabilize you. Keep that knee turned out. Super important to work that outer hip. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you've got this, 2, here's our last one, hold it up, little pulses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Whew, great job. Drop again into pigeon's pose, crossing that foot underneath you over to the other side. Drop down, sink as low as you can comfortably. Try and take some deep breaths, help those muscles relax, help that stretch work deeper into those muscles. All right, let's go ahead and move on, my friends. I'm gonna move my mat. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna move my mat because we're gonna be coming back down here for abs. We'll leave it right there. Okay, for this next section, we're gonna be working our lower body. We're gonna be doing some calf raises and what I call wall slides. So we're going to be raising up onto our toes, and then we're going to drop down like we're sliding down a wall. So a nice straight line as you're coming down like this, keeping your shoulders over your hips. You shouldn't have a death grip on your chair. You should be able to have a light touch on it. This is your own body that's balancing you. All right, so we're going to start with calf raises. So just face your chair. Feet are right underneath your shoulders, and just releve up, up, up. Shoulders down and back, nice long neck, and up, up. Awesome job. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's our last one. Stay high up on those toes. And now just bring those knees out in front of you, keeping those hips right over your feet, keeping your shoulders right over your hips. And so you're just doing a small move. Keep your shoulders back. That's the hardest thing. I see people always wanting to hunch forward. So staying upright, coming as low as those knees will let you. If you're getting warmed up a little bit, you can come a little bit deeper. If you need to drop down onto your flat foot, that's fine, but if you can stay up on those toes, that's great. And up, and up, and up, and up. Last time, we're gonna drop down here now and do little tiny pulses. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just coming up a couple of inches, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come all the way up. Oh, whew, I haven't done those for a while. Definitely feeling those in my quads. Shake for a second. And yes, you guessed it. We're gonna do those one more time. All right, here we go. Releve up, up. You can always pause. You can always take a break. Listen to your body. This is your workout, my friends. Up, up, up. Again, try not to have a death grip on that chair. Try and use your own body for balance. This is working more of those little muscles in your feet. All right, let's do 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. And here we go, sliding down that wall, bringing those knees out in front. Slide, pop up, and up, and up. Nice work. No need to do this fast. Do it at your own pace. We've got 2. Here's our last one. Drop down as low as you can. Hold those knees out in front of you, little tiny pulses. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, 6, 7, 8. Ouch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Oh my word. Whew. Quick stretch of those calves. We're not going to stretch our quads yet because we've got a little bit more to do for our lower body. Oh, should feel really good on that calf. Ah, nice work. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is a series. It's going to be, I'm going to move my mat for this, just because I don't want to be stepping on it. I'm just going to set it right there for a moment. So we're going to be doing a curtsy lunge to a side lunge. So a curtsy lunge, you're going to bring this foot that's the farthest away from your chair back behind you. should be able to see it back there, and you're gonna drop down into that lunge. Keep your body upright when you do that lunge, and don't hunch forward or bring your knee in front of your foot. So you're gonna be coming straight up and down, pop up, and then we're gonna lunge to the side. Back here, lunge back into that curtsy. You decide if you want to do all of that. If you want to just hang onto your chair, you could always do that as well. Just don't curtsy or lunge quite as deep, okay? And here we go. So it's curtsy and side lunge. Curtsy, side lunge. When you side lunge, bring that fanny way out behind you. And side lunge. A little bit of balance work in here, right? Drop as low as you can into this curtsy lunge. Oh, great job. We've got 4 more. And 3, 2. Here's our last one. We're gonna stay in this curtsy, and we're gonna do some little pulses down low. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Whew. I don't know if anybody else's heart is racing, but mine definitely is. Gonna switch my chair over to the other side. All right, my friends, going to do this outer leg now. Take a deep breath, and here we go. It's curtsy and then side lunge. Take it slow, get your body used to this, get balanced. Curtsy, side lunge. Curtsy, come as deep as you can. Yep, I'm falling over into that curtsy lunge. Pause, take your time, and side. Curtsy, all right, and I think I got it, and side. Really stick that fanny out when you're doing that side lunge. Curtsy, and with this curtsy, you can go make this as small as you want to. You can keep your foot in more if you want to, or bring it back behind you more. Completely up to you as to what works for your body. And again, you can always hang on to your chair and make this a smaller move if you want to. Great job. Keeping that body upright right here when you do that curtsy lunge and side. I don't know how many we've done. I'm going to say we need to do 4. And 3. Last 2. And here's our last 1. Drop back into that curtsy lunge and little pulses with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Yes, my heart is pounding and I have sweat dripping off of me. Grab your foot, stand nice and tall, pull that quad back or that foot back, pull that knee back to give that quad a good stretch. Wonderful. Now hinge over with that heel on the floor. Straighten out that leg. Should be a nice stretch all the way up the back of your leg. Great, let's go ahead and stretch that other leg. Try to pull that knee back so you really get a hip flexor stretch as well as just a stretch for your quad. Great, go ahead and now straighten that leg out, hinging over it. Feel that nice stretch. You can always put your foot on a counter or your chair too if you'd prefer that. Wonderful. All right, now we're going to move on to our ab section. Let me set my chair out of the way and grab my mat. I don't know if my chair isn't still in your way, so I'm going to move it some more. Okay, on to your back side, my friends. We are going to start out with some crunches, and I'm going to do these crunches up here. So I'm going to grab my knees and I'm going to just lean back, and so my back is in a nice C curve. I'm not trying to hold it stiff and upright, I'm trying to round it and lower it down. Glue your knees together, bring those arms or your hands right out here by your knees, and then just do a little crunch. Obviously, the lower you go back, the more this is working those abs. So you make this as big or as small of a crunch as you feel is good for you today. Great work. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now we're going to do what we call the scissor. So your legs are going to be up overhead, point those toes toward the ceilings, press your back down into your mat. You're going to bring those legs out to the side and back together. Out to the side and back. Pressing that back into your mat. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can. Great work. Nice job. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Oh my gosh, you guys, great, great job. Hug your knees to your chest for a second, roll around a little bit. Give your back a well-deserved mini massage. And then go ahead and stretch all the way out. Reach your fingers to one wall, toes to the opposite. Take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Wonderful. Bring your knees up and now drop them off to your left side and drop your right arm off to your right side for a nice twist of your spine. Wonderful. Back to center. And now drop those knees off to the opposite side, arm the other direction. Great job. We're going to go ahead and flip over onto all fours. Another set of cat-cows, just because they're so good for you. Knees below your shoulder or your hips, hands below your shoulders. Arch that back up. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. And then reverse that and look up at the ceiling. And back under. One more time, up at the ceiling. Last stretch, go ahead and drop into downward dog. Pedal those feet. And walk your feet into where your hands are. Just stay hinged over like this. Just enjoy this nice gentle stretch right here. Your knees are soft. Your head's just hanging. And now let's slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Fan those arms overhead. Look up at the ceiling. It's a great stretch for your abdominals. And drop those hands down to prayer position. Great job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me some comments and let me know what you thought about it. Good for you, again, for doing something great for your body as well as your mind. I encourage you to think of somebody in your life that you could give some encouragement to do today. Whether it's a phone call or a text or something like that, just let somebody know that you're thinking about them. Yeah, spread joy, spread love. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon.